It's week 7.
And off we go from Denver. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now a toss. Kamara left side. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early. Right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They run it again with Kamara. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult when you step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
The Texans send the punter out. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, look.
And right away, he lost the football. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 10. And all the way home for the Broncos score. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Fields on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields to Jefferson on the slant. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. First down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's a good news, bad news proposition for them. Mostly good news, and that's that they clinched a playoff spot. That's the important thing. Bad news, though, if they want to make a Super Bowl, for the moment at least, they'd have to do it out of the 6th seed.
And bottom line, everybody wants to play at home during the playoffs. We know that's a given. But nothing builds character for a ball club quite like winning on the road in the playoffs, especially when no one thinks you can do it. And if you win one and gain confidence, who knows? You might get out one of those magical runs.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a play fake here on 1st down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 catches, 75 yards.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster one.
And he is into the end zone for the Denver touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Houston set to take over. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. One play action. Fields. It's caught. Lockett. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. At the 32-yard line. Here's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Fields. And it's incomplete. You look at this Bronco defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. You look at the numbers on the year, up over 1,100 yards now, and the last drive had a touchdown as well. Everybody offensively just seems to be in cohesion, don't they?
They do, and when you look at this rushing total, and you know at the end of the year, that means gifts for the big guys up front. Offensive line, tight ends, they're going to get a nice little bonus from their big-time runner.
When did that become a thing, by the way, that the quarterback or running back gets gifts for the offensive line?
I don't know. I can't go back and pinpoint it, but it's a great tradition, and it rewards those guys because they don't really get the attention that they deserve. We rarely call their names. It's a nice way for them to end their season.
Well, first down there on a pick out the 25. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bishop. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. Bishop. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. The Broncos at 9-6 now. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Broncos! Bryan Edwards with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't
I
you?
am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's good. We're on Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bishop. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bishop. And again back to Kmet. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 3rd down, Bishop. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and the rout is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
down. You
down.
don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. A 10th carry for Kamara. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Fields. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Fields. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. That's complete right side to Kmet. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Bishop firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And he will have the Broncos 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll look to throw again. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 14 yards there on the Denver 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Meanwhile, Fields' throw into the hands of Lockett. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Fields. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Operating from the gun, Bishop. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They bring him in off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. The Texans send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line. Let's take it inside his own 40. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive, Bishop. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Bishop. That's into the hands of Edwards. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Back to throw, Bishop. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Looking to throw. Bishop. Got his man. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have got it on cruise control. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Texans nothing.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now out comes Houston.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Credit Corey Littleton blowing that play up. Third and long. It's Fields. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Off the play fake. Bishop. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. On first and 10, Bishop. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Bishop. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Bishop. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Bishop. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Back to throw. Bishop. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bishop. And it's caught.
Well, the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
Short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Welcome back now to Denver. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And this is a blowout so far as we get set. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Brian Robinson Jr.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
And the Texans set to come onto the field.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Fields throw pulled in by Jefferson.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Texans.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st down, Houston.
Throwing again is Fields.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Aaron Donald, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. That's down the field for Jefferson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Here's Fields.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
7-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now a throw here, hauled in. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Pacheco once again. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And this offense on 3rd down today, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll run with Pacheco.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Pacheco.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Now, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way, either threw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras and have a big grin for them. But I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the ground, move people so they could run it, and then protected their passers so they could throw it.
So for the Broncos,
they get a critical 10th win on the year with 1 game left to go.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Colts and the Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Burrow dumps this to his running back, Chubb. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Hunter Henry brings it in. It'll go as a gain of 4, and now we've got a 3rd and 3. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Able to shake him off. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. You look at this Colt defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number 1 versus number 1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give.
Sly able to put this one through.
And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the final pick of the 1st round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball in just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
Once again, it's Swift. Down to about the 45.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 113 yards, and a score.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we have a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's complete. It's Miller. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. And sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Robert Tunyon,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Colts have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 22 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
Chubb with a 1st down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
At the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 45-yard line.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
They run it again with Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Sly able to put this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Well, good start for him in this one here in the first quarter, and he's now 2 for 2 on field goals.
And I know while the offensive coaches are telling their guys, hey, let's leave the kicker out of it unless it's an extra point, this could pay dividends if this game is tight down the stretch. His confidence is going to be sky high if they need him for a big-time kick.
Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. As they've got it as we resume action. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
Gain of 9 makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him right complete.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Finding Miller once more, complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson now.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action now. Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw again is Jackson.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Tyree Wilson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
41-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good.
And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Getting set to go again here on offense, Keenan Allen marches back onto the field. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has.
The Broncos on 3rd down.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for our Colts. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Now Jackson on 1st down. That ball caught by Slayton. And inside the trolley before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Jackson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 1. Swift. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Here's Burrow. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. And Burrow going to throw again. Short pass caught by Henry. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts 37-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
2nd and 5.
Again, it's Burrow.
Into a sea of defenders have intercepted.
And Xavier Woods with a pick.
There's no other way you could describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Slayton.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jackson from the shotgun.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
This one complete to Tonyan underneath.
63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. Now Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Burrow will throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reynolds. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The throw over the middle, taken in. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Josh Reynolds, 43 yards. And the Broncos are back within a score. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jackson on 1st down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
Chubb will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Face mask. Defense.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. And they'd really like
to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Broncos get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Catch made by Slayton. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Jackson caught by Wilson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Jackson will throw again. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They go play action with Jackson. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Oh, what a move. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 29. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Swift. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson rolling to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos first down.
And Chubb trying the middle here. Taking it right down Broadway. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down, Broncos.
Now Burrow on first down. Short pass caught by Henry. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Indy set to go on offense once more. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Colts on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
To the right side, complete to Miller. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Tyree Wilson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. First down, here's Burrow. And that's complete to the right side, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Denver.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Here's Burrow.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll run with Chubb. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here we go with Burrow. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive. Well, this was a good one. Excitement all the way to the end. You had the points, and then they were hoping for the miracle there on the onside kick. Couldn't get it recovered, and that was your ball game.
And I'm of the opinion that any time you actually do recover an onside kick, it almost is a miracle. It takes so many things going right to make it happen. It didn't in this case, and they walk off a victor.
So for Denver, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.